Hello family and welcome back. Today, we will be talking about something different. We will be talking about the latest UK tourist visa updates and requirements for 2024. We will be focusing on the specific requirements for applicants in Nigeria, India, China and even across Africa, Asia and Europe. Hence make sure you watch till the end of the video, so you do not miss out on this very vital information. For those new to the family, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let's get into it. Section 1, UK Tourist Visa Overview. The United Kingdom offers a standard visitor visa for tourists, which allows them to stay in the country for up to 6 months. This visa is suitable for various purposes, including tourism, business meetings, academic conferences, and short-term studies. Application process. The application for the standard visitor visa must be made online before traveling to the UK. It's recommended to apply at least 3 months before the intended travel date, to allow sufficient time for visa processing. The visa application process also includes attending an appointment at a visa application center. Required documents. Applicants need to provide several documents during the application process. These include a valid passport, which must be valid for at least 6 months from the arrival date in the UK, and have at least one blank page. Other necessary documents include proof of residence, proof of employment or educational enrollment, and old travel documentation. If the applicant is visiting for more than 6 months, a certificate proving that they've had a tuberculosis, TB, test may be required. Visa fee. The cost of the standard visitor visa is £115 for a stay of up to 6 months. However, the fee can vary depending on the local currency of the applicant's country. For instance, the fee is $152 for applicants from the USA. Processing time. The standard processing time for a standard visitor visa is 3 weeks. However, due to current circumstances, visitor visa applications from outside the UK are taking 6 weeks, instead of the usual 3. Therefore, it's crucial to apply well in advance of the intended travel date to avoid any potential delays. In all cases, applicants should ensure that all documents are current and accurately reflect their situation to avoid any complications in the visa application process. Section 2, Application Process. The application process for a UK tourist visa involves several steps, including applying online, attending a biometric appointment, and mailing the application form, and supporting documents. Online application. The first step in the application process is to apply online. This involves filling out the application form on the UK government's website. The form requires personal information, travel history, and details of the intended stay in the UK. It's important to have all the necessary information and documents at hand before starting the application. After completing the form, the application fee, which is £115 for a stay of up to 6 months, must be paid. Biometric appointment. After the online application and payment, the next step is to book and attend a biometric appointment. This appointment can be booked online through the UK Visa and Citizenship Application Services (UKVCA's) website. At the appointment, the applicant's identity is confirmed, and biometric information, including a photograph and fingerprints, is collected. It's important to arrive at the appointment 15 minutes early, and bring the necessary documents, including the current passport. Mailing the application and supporting documents. The final step in the application process is to mail the application form, current passport, and any supporting documents to the designated address. The supporting documents may include old travel documentation, proof of residence, and proof of employment or educational enrollment. It's crucial to ensure that all documents are correctly prepared and submitted to avoid any delays or issues with the application. The Visa Application Center may keep the passport and documents while processing the application. The standard processing time for a standard visitor visa is 3 weeks. However, due to current circumstances, visitor visa applications from outside the UK are taking 6 weeks instead of the usual 3. Therefore, it's crucial to apply well in advance of the intended travel date to avoid any potential delays. Section 3, Requirements and Documents for Africans. Nigeria. For Nigerian applicants, the requirements include a valid passport, proof of financial stability, and a clear intention to return home after the visit. The passport should be valid for at least 6 months from the date of entry, and have 2 blank pages. Proof of financial stability can be demonstrated through bank statements, tax information, and proof of employment. If you are self-employed, providing a certificate of incorporation, CAC certificate, can strengthen your application. You must also provide proof of accommodation for your entire stay in the UK. If you have a host who will be accommodating you, including their utility bill as evidence of their residence is crucial. South Africa. For South African citizens, the requirements are similar to those for Nigerian applicants. You need a valid passport, proof of financial stability, and a clear intention to return home after your visit. You may also need to provide a tuberculosis, TB, test result, if you're planning to stay in the UK for more than 6 months. Ghana. For Ghanaian applicants, the requirements are similar to those for Nigerian and South African applicants. You need a valid passport, proof of financial stability, and a clear intention to return home after your visit. You may also need to provide a tuberculosis, TB, test result, if you're planning to stay in the UK for more than 6 months. In all cases, it's important to apply at least 3 months before your intended travel date. The UK Immigration Authority's global service standard for visit and non-settlement visa applications is 15 working days from submission of your application. However, it may take longer to process your application if you're not a resident in the country where you're applying. Section 4. Requirements and documents for Asians. India. For Indian applicants, the UK Standard Visitor Visa is essential for tourism purposes. Indian citizens must apply online and submit the necessary documents, which include a valid passport, proof of financial means, and a detailed travel itinerary. The visa fee is £95 for up to 6 months. Applicants must also provide evidence of their ties to India, such as employment or family commitments, to demonstrate their intention to return after their visit. Pakistan. Pakistani applicants for the UK tourist visa must follow a similar process. A valid passport, financial evidence, and a travel itinerary are required. Additionally, Pakistani applicants must undergo a tuberculosis, TB, test if they plan to stay for more than 6 months, as Pakistan is listed among the countries where a TB test is required for a UK visa. The visa application fee is also £95 for up to 6 months. China. Chinese citizens planning to visit the UK must obtain a standard visitor visa. The application process includes providing a valid passport, proof of financial stability, and a clear travel plan. The total visa application fee for Chinese citizens is 1,081 Chinese yuans for a short-term visa. Chinese applicants may also need to provide a TB test result if their stay exceeds 6 months. In all cases, it's crucial to apply at least 3 months before the intended travel date to allow sufficient time for visa processing. Ensure that all documents are current and accurately reflect your financial situation, and travel plans to avoid any delays or complications in the visa application process. Section 5. Tips for approval. Getting your UK tourist visa approved requires careful preparation. Ensure that all your documents are complete and accurate. Show clear evidence of your intention to return home after your visit, such as employment or property ownership in your home country. Also, provide proof of your financial stability to show that you can support yourself during your stay in the UK. Lastly, apply well in advance of your intended travel date to allow ample time for processing. Thanks for watching. We hope this video has provided you with all the information you need to make your travel to the UK a success. So fast though, did you like the video? Do you have friends and family that need to know about these details to make their move to the UK a success? Then make sure you share, and share. Many of you only watch my videos, a whooping 80% of you, but haven't subscribed. Why not? Please subscribe today, and turn on the notification button so that you be the first to be notified when I drop more of this content. For those that want to support the channel, my PayPal link is in the description of the video. If you need a paid inquiry, make a donation to the channel, and send your details to my email, chroniclesofola@gmail.com.